All right, so I don't play am today.
No, I was not impressed.
You were not impressed.
No.
Wetin happen?
It was a silly lineup now, silly lineup, silly outcome. Yes, there's a way you set there's a way you set your team. You get it. You cannot just set because you want to play other players and rotate. No, balance it up. Ziggy cannot be the lone nine. It's not possible. If you want to play Ziggy, make sure you play somebody that can interplay properly. See, let me tell you, if you are starting Ziggy, don't start Rashford. The profile, those two profiles does not match themselves. Play Garnacho, play Ziggy, so that we can get goals. And if you are playing Rashford, then play Hojlund. These are players that can play together. A manager like Hag that trains with this boy should know who to put together. Amatu was having a terrible game out there because there was no, the vibe was not there. You have to play players that know how to play with themselves. Ugarte didn't come into the game early enough. Bruno was not creative enough. And it was not because these players individually they were not good. It was down to how the managers, pitch them together. Imagine putting Maguire and Martinez. Maguire too slow, Martinez too fast. They don't know how to put themselves together. You'll get it. So it was a silly combination of players on the pitch today.
There are a lot of mistakes there today, here and there, from losing the ball, taking the ball upwards and losing the ball by your players. What can you say? How they played today was really not really impressive.
And yeah, you see, it's not like there were mistakes. You understand? There was no rhythm. It's not about mistakes. It's about rhythm. Bearing the only mistake Eriksen made. That's just all. Look at the mistakes Eriksen made. That was the only mistake I can think was crucial to anything. It was just really, we lacked rhythm from minute 1 to minute 90. You have the ball and then you're strolling with it. There has to be some urgency. You take the ball from the defense, you give it to the midfield, give it to the attack as quick as possible so that the FC Twente defense does not have time to get themselves together. Instead of it to just, you are building too slow, attacking passes too slow. So all of these things, it's not really mistakes. It's not down to mistakes. It was just down to we not getting our rhythm on time throughout the game. Even during the last minute, when we were rushing, to get the winning goal, when that silly equalizer got in, it was still not there. The urgency was still not there. I don't want to see Maguire again. For what? What do we need him for? I don't want to see him again. It's enough. It's too slow. If you are building a team, build a team that wants to have a particular type of freedom. Okay, you've killed the rhythm now. Against Tottenham, you start to look for it. Look at when Mason Mount came inside. He started to run, and then the whole vibe came back. Please, I don't know what Hag is doing. No, he's getting some basic things wrong.
There is something about Ziggy, the touches and not, like you said, not being there. And there is something about his game, nearly.
That is how you know he's not a number 9. If the finishing is lacking, but the playmaking is there, that means he needs somebody to finish up those link-up plays. That is why Rashford and Ziggy cannot play together. See, Rashford, okay, he has scored a good number of goals in his career, but he's not that type of creative winger that you need Ziggy to play with. Put Garnacho there. You understand? Garnacho that knows how to combine. Put him there. Then put Hojlund. Then put, what's the name of this guy? Mason Mount to help them. It's not even compulsory that Bruno should start. There are games that you see the profile of players that you are combining together. You don't start them together. Ziggy did not play anything today. Do you know? He played nothing. Because he was trying to create for Rashford. Sometimes you see Rashford going close to him. A couple of times they had that incident where Rashford was running inside, and then what was the name of this guy? Ziggy too was running inside. Instead of Rashford to be running out wide so that they can combine. But they don't know how to do it. Hag should know these things. It's too basic. He got the lineup wrong. So in trying to fix it, there were players that were already on the pitch that he couldn't stop. Bruno was not even supposed to be there. You get it? If you are bringing somebody like Mount, take Bruno out. It's not necessary anymore. Leave him mad. What's the name of this guy? Mason Mount. Apply the pressure in the attack. Once the ball is with the attackers, they will create. It's not necessarily that Bruno should be the person trying to create. It's not compulsory.
And he loses ball easily.
No, I'm not even going to talk about him losing the ball too easily, because at least today he was trying to be calm and everything. But the creativity is not there for now. Allow the players that are informed to play. Allow Bruno to sit. Probably the pile up of games from before he's getting this thing on him. You get now, allow him to rest. Let him sit from behind and see what is happening on the pitch, and then get his game back.
So what do you think they can do to improve?
Very simple. Look for the players that suit the players that can play together. It's very simple. Look at your players. Okay, Rashford can combine better with Hojlund. So anytime Rashford should be on the pitch, Hojlund too should be there. Look at that Palace game. You could see Ziggy and Garnacho combining well. But today, look at how Ziggy and this guy combined. Look at how Ahmad too was playing with Ziggy. It was not there. They were lacking. A number of times, Ahmad was alone. Correct it against Tottenham. Make sure that these guys that wants to play, look at Ugarte too. Ugarte does not know how to position for Eriksen. Eriksen will bring the ball, Ugarte will go back. So we are not lacking midfielders in front that should take the ball upward. So all of these discrepancies is what Ten Hag should fix.
But you know that Ugarte is not a ball carrier.
Even if Ugarte is not a ball carrier, at least the basics of midfield playing requires that you should be able to pass around, make offensive passes. It's not compulsory that you should carry the ball. You get it? Look at what, see, Ten Hag got it wrong. Everything is on Ten Hag today. It's not like we played badly. It's just that there were basics in the attacks that we didn't, pitch together properly. Once we get it right, and our attack again, too lame. We are too big a club to not be scoring proper goals. Against Crystal Palace, we should have gotten 2-3. Against FC Twente, we should have gotten 3-4. But we are not getting the goals, and it's not because the players are not there. It's just because the right profile are not being played together.
There's something that happened about your defense being cut open. Your left back, your right back is always attacking, and your two center backs is always like this. And before you know it, they'll be cut open. What can you say about that too?
See, when Delete and what's the name of this guy Martinez played together against Palace, you could see the understanding. Martinez is going. What's the name of this guy? Delete stays back. Today, Maguire was running from God knows where to throw a WWE tackle, and he missed it. How do you tackle like that? You just jumped up and then slide on the ground and then embarrassed yourself. That's too childish. So see, we are too big. We are too big for Maguire. Honestly, let's just call it there. We are too big for Maguire. Take him out. Play Ziggy and play Delete and what's the name of this guy? Martinez too. I don't even understand. See, today's game was just too. We made schoolboy errors. It was a schoolboy lineup, schoolboy errors, schoolboy outcome. Our manager was just below his depth today.
All right. So what's your final thought of the game?
Nothing much. It was unexciting, very boring, and it does not give us anything to hope for in that Tottenham game. Hopefully they come up with something. But honestly, if you watch this game today, you just feel like that Tottenham game, we are on the back foot already.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you.